My name is Kevin Miller. I'm with NBA North, and today I'm going to talk about EDDs, which is everyday drills. This is applicable to the Little League all the way up to the major leagues. They're a set of drills that are common for all levels that help secure short hops and catch long hops, which are the two hops that most infielders are trying to get. In between hops tend to eat you up, and they're not the preferential hops that you'd be trying to get when you're playing infield. Usually you use your feet to put yourself in position to catch these hops. In this case, our feet have already moved, and we're gonna do these on our knees with no glove. We're gonna do 4 drills for the EDDs, the everyday drills. The first one's gonna be ping pong. The second one's gonna be secure it. The third one's gonna be catching it on the forehand. The fourth one's gonna be catching it on the backhand. The first drill that we're doing is called ping pong. Some guys call it logo tag. Basically what we're doing is we're getting in our fielding stance, but we're down on our knees. We're playing below the ball, and it's a good way to get our wrists loose and orient ourselves with the ball and being able to flip it back from below the baseball to our partner. So an example of this would be my partner is gonna throw it to me, and I'm gonna flip it back to him, locking it in with my eyes. If I have to fall forward because it's out in front, I would do that, because that's basically simulating what it'd be like if I moved my feet and I was off and I had to make my hands turn the ball into a short hop, because we're trying to get short hops and long hops all the time. A couple more examples of that would be I'm in my fielding position, I'm below the ball, he's flipping it to me, and I'm keeping my fingers down as I get it back to him. Okay? After ping pong, we move on to the secure portion of the EDDs, the everyday drills, and I'm back in my triangle, I'm below the ball, and now I'm gonna actually secure the ball with one hand. I'm trying to get short hops and making sure I keep my fingers down, and I'm moving forward with my wrist and keeping my fingers down to secure the short hop. Here's an example of it. I'm playing below the baseball. If I have to fall forward a little bit to make it a short hop, I will do that again, because I'm trying to move my feet to be in the right position. But if I wasn't able to do that and I got in my fielding stance and then I was off a little bit, I might need to rake through it a little bit with my fingers down to turn it into a short hop. If I was to stand up and put myself in a regular fielding position, it would look something like this. I'm back in my triangle stance. I'm in a good athletic stance. I'm playing below the ball. If the ball's out in front of me a little bit, I would fall forward a little bit to make it a short hop. The third everyday drill is going to be a forehand. We're going to be in the position that we'd be in when a ball is hit to our left if we throw right-handed. Actually, hit to our left if we throw either way. My hand is going to be outside my foot, and I'm going to still be playing below the ball. The feeder is going to throw it outside here, and I'm going to be below the ball and making sure it's a short hop. I'm going to secure it out front. I'm in a good athletic position. And I'm locking it in with my eyes. Anything I need to do to turn it into a short hop, I'm doing. If I have to go out front to make it one, I'm doing it. If it's a good throw, a good feed, or a good hop, I'm able to secure it regularly. The fourth one's going to be where we're taking backhands. And basically, when you run to a backhand, whichever foot that you have forward will work. For this drill, we're going to have our right foot forward, and we're going to try to field the ball out in front of us a little bit and make sure that our right hand is just loose and stable so that we have balance as we're getting into our present. The feeder is going to flip the ball, and we're going to keep our fingers down and rake through it. Notice how my elbow is not straight up and down. That would impede my vision of the ball, and I wouldn't be able to see the hop correctly. And so I want my arm to stay somewhat at an angle, and I'm keeping my fingers down, and so I can secure the ball out front to be able to make a play. Some people would do it this way, which is a little more awkward, but you need to be able to do that because you don't want to have to time your feet. You can't run like this to get the ball. Sometimes you have to be like this when you field it, so therefore we practice both. These are the 4 basic drills we do at NPA with all of our teams, from the Little League development all the way up through pro ball players. You can do a bunch of them, you can do a few of them, depending on how much time you have. They're all things that will help you secure short hops and be able to lock it in with your eyes and maintain the proper fielding position while you're doing so.